Wow. Your bedroom is fine. I like what I'm seeing here. What? This one. Please, please, please. Save that story for another day. Have you ever visited Joyce? Why? No, I have not. You should be thankful, my dear friend. Most of our teenagers do not have a private room to themselves, let alone all these gadgets in your room. I understand. For poppers like you, everything goes. Life is full of mystery, you know.
You are right, but we can't help ourselves when it comes to issues like this. Thank God you made it. You got my heart the first time you walked into our class. I found it so difficult to admit what I felt because we are not the same class from the look of thing. Well, you see, my friend said. Oh, I'll mean to say.
Say what you mean to say, Sam. I am already here. There is no need beating about the bush. If I'm not interested, you won't see me here, let alone having this conversation with you.
Okay. Thanks for opening up to me. You made this journey so easy. Can we be friends?
Friends? Who am I to you before now?
Oh, I'll mean to ask if you will be my special friend among other friends in our class.
I am yet to understand you very well. Please be more specific. Or should I take my leave?
I want you to be my woman, Lizzie.
Beautiful princess, my love. Then, why do I feel lonely in the midst of my classmates? No one talks to me closely except they need an answer to a question. Oh. I see. Life has different answers to our questions. Have you tried to go closer to them to find out why? What if they imagined that they are not the same class with you in terms of status? Possibly, your character is in contrast to theirs. I mean your mentality, your dream or your aspirations. Have you considered these points? I have never thought of these points. You are right. I have been considering my classmate Lizzie. She is the happening girl in our class. She is not dull though, but we are not equal when it comes to performance. She is highly sociable. She even deceived his dad just to hang out with our male classmates. Come to think of it now, can I ask you more private question, ma'am? Any question, Debbie? I will be glad to erase this mood from the countenance of my angel. Is it really wrong to hang out with male counterparts as a teenager? If yes? Why? Yes and no is my answer, princess. Yes, because this age is surrounded by men with evil intentions. You are a girl, dear. You need to guard your reputation. The wicked and corrupt males out there can leverage on your naivety and destroy your destiny. You can only hang out with male folks when you are going out as a group. Seriously, you amaze me a lot. You are quite different from others in your shoes. How did you manage to live a simple life in the midst of abundance? Despite your privileges and exposure? I honestly covet this virtue. Ordinarily, my dad won't let me drive outside our estate. I engaged my driver with another task just to return you to your house. He will take over once I'll return to our meeting point. Being my friend means a lot to me. However, keep my private life private. I don't like attention, okay? Your private information is safe with me. Don't worry about that. I am well trained. My mother has taught me a lot on how to handle relationship with same sex and opposite sex. I am not ready to slaughter our friendship just to gain an attention from anyone. Thanks once again. Look, that's my house over there. I am grateful, Debbie. Sorry that I laughed at you. You talked as though your mind was fixed on locating your house. I already know that we at your street. I pick words once I'll hear them. That's one of the things my mom taught me before she passed on. My deepest consolation, dear. I never knew that your mother has joined our eternal Father. Your comportment and outfits indirectly denied your previous statement. Well, You have my mother to lean on anytime you need motherly advice. Beyond being my friend, you can as well address me as your sister. I am also a unique child. That's kind of you. Sharing your mother's love will be awesome, you know. I really need one. My nanny is equally doing a great job. She passionately loves me and tries her best to make me happy. I enjoy her company though, but not all the time. Sometimes, I'll desire to talk to my age mates and listen to their dreams. Thanks, Debbie. I'll will alight here. See you next week Monday. Good night, Sarah. Next week then.
What's up, guy? You have been acting so strange since you resumed this term. What's happening to you? We almost lost the football match to our opponents yesterday. Thank God that you picked up immediately. Henry, outside sport, I'm deeply convinced that something is really disturbing you. Would you mind discussing it? You are right, Renee. It's personal matter. It has nothing to do with the school. Can we talk about it, please? You are my friend. We might not be very close, but I'll respect you a lot. Okay. Let's do that after school today. You are already dressed for school. I am yet to do same before the bell goes. I promise to tell you everything when we meet. All right. Where are we meeting? Maybe in the school cafeteria after lunch. Will that time be convenient for you? Sure. It's better there. We can spend few minutes there before leaving. Renee, can we go somewhere else? Don't you think that someone will be eavesdropping while we talk? If you think so, Henry. But where exactly can we sit without having either our schoolmates or staff around? I met you at the bleacher this morning, because I saw you walking towards that direction. By this time, people will definitely be there also. You have a point. But we can use the lockers room. I am getting worried the more. Is that so serious for the movement from here to there? Well, your wish is my command. After you, thanks for your patience, Renee. I value your time and concern about my personal matter. I am grateful. You are welcome, Henry. What are friends for if not in time of need? Everything started the day that my dad found the stick in my room. The stick? What kind of stick could possibly be an issue between you and your dad? That's the name I heard from them. Anyways, it's cigarettes. I received the pack and I'll hid it inside my wardrobe. You? Cigarettes? How come, Henry? You are one of the responsible students in our school. What came over you, guy? Let's just say that I was tempted by what I saw and heard. I went out for a competition with a team in my estate. I met young boys full of life. I envied their skills in all the sports we participated in there. You know my strong flair for sports. I moved closer to them and signed up with their team just to learn more. It turned out negative to me. Negative? But how will joining them to learn more about the sports become a wrong decision? It's not the sports but their lifestyle which was totally different from mine. Gradually, they introduced me to taking things to make me high like them. I refused their consistent urges, but I yielded at last to ensure that I will not be erased from their team. It was as though I was playing holier-than-thou attitude for them. I tried the cigarettes twice in their review. I felt somehow though. Later, Elle was given a pack to practice more till Elle mastered that level. This is very serious. Now I'll understand why you preferred that we stay far from the ears of others. You must have been feeling so awkward about the whole thing being chapel prefect. I do. I have been on punishment since the incident till now. Come to think of it, what was your dad searching for that resulted to her seeing the stick as you named it? What punishment did he give to you? My dad used to check my room once in a while. I got to know when Elle returned home one day and noticed that my drawer was left in a different condition than the way I left it. When Elle asked my mother, she told me that my father should be the one, since he occasionally go there. I actually feel that God orchestrated my foregoing that if not Elle would have kept it somewhere else and not in my room. All thanks to his finding it. My healing process started from the discovery. Who knows what could have happened to me by now? And your mom, what did she say? Is she aware about the whole thing? Not so sure, But in my house, my dad talks to the boys while my mom does the same with the girls. There is a level of privacy when it comes to sex issue. Outside that, we do other things generally. I think that they may have a way of discussing our matters, but never in our presence. You are very lucky, dear. So, what is the punishment, and why is it affecting you so much like this? No provision for a term including pocket money. Beside, I'm forbidden to join any external sport activities except our school sport activities. I know my dad meant well for me, but I'll never imagined what it's like living without the two until now. Wow! This is more serious than I thought of. Wait, is your dad a pastor? I have never heard you mention that before. I wish he is. He is just a committed Christian to the best of my knowledge. Then, I can be of help. I have enough provision I can share with you. Thanks for your good heart. I can't accept anything from anyone. It is my punishment, man. If I'll do that, it simple means that I didn't understand what he taught me. Don't worry, I can cope. It's just a month plus to finish the term. More power to your elbows. I envy Henry. I love your family's style. I wish that my dad will be concerned the way your dad is. Maybe, I would be far better than I am now. There is no need for that, Renee. You are a good boy and cool-headed one for that matter. I really appreciate your care, my friend. We should be inside our rooms by now before prep time. Alright, let's go.